My name is Hunter Nelson, and today we'll be interviewing Rebecca Cannon for a pediatric nursing position. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your current job.
I'm currently in my last semester of nursing school at UTC. I will be graduating in December, so I'll be starting my first nursing job this upcoming December. I previously went to school at Georgia Southern. I have a degree in child and family development with an emphasis in child life. I'd like to work in the peds population, so my child life degree I think will be very beneficial to me and the population that I'll be working with. I currently work as a nurse tech on the floor of Children's 300 and 400 in the acute care. Right now I'm doing patient care stuff like vital signs, lab draws, patient transportation, and helping with admissions and things along the lines of that, as well as doing just stocking stuff for our utility rooms and stuff like that.
Why are you interested in a position here, and what area are you most interested?
Pediatrics is a field that I've always been very passionate about, so starting nursing school, I knew that pediatrics is where I wanted to end up. With my degree in child life and my background in that, I think it'll be very beneficial for me as well as my patients, that I can incorporate child life into my nursing care. As far as an area that I'm interested in, I'm very interested in pediatric oncology. It's something that I've always been drawn to and very curious about and passionate about as well. And so I'd like to end up within that area of specialty as well.
What are the three most important things you consider when looking for a job?
The three most important things that I consider when looking for a job is teamwork, approachability, and communication. Teamwork, I think, is a big thing for anyone, just knowing that you have someone that you can rely on and not just a single person doing everything. Just knowing that you're working as a team and having those other people that you can lean on and rely on to help you get through your work days. Approachability as far as other staff members as well as your nurse leaders or supervisors, knowing that you can come and talk to them about anything with any questions or issues that you may have and not fearing consequence to approach them in any type of situation like that. Communication and means of direct communication with one another and not going through other people to relay a message or anything like that, so that there aren't mistakes or errors made, and just knowing that you can have that direct communication with other people and being able to approach them and talk to them directly to solve problems or just with questions that you have or any type of patient care questions or anything like that.
How would your teachers, fellow classmates, and employers describe you?
My teachers, classmates, and fellow employers would describe me as kind-hearted, genuine, nurturing, compassionate, and always putting her heart into everything that she does.
What are your greatest strengths and your weaknesses?
My greatest strengths, I believe, are my organizational skills. I'm very organized with everything that I do. I have checklists for everything that I accomplish. I have a very driven personality that pushes me forward with everything that I do. And I feel like I'm very compassionate, which I think is a very big thing within the nursing population, is to be compassionate towards your patients. My weaknesses, I would say, is I have trouble saying no. And I know that that probably will hinder me very much because I would take on too much. So that is one of my greatest weaknesses, as well as putting others before my own well-being, which in a way is a strength but also a weakness. Due to my nurturing personality, I put others before myself, and so in the end sometimes that could hinder me. So I'd say it's more of a weakness than anything else.
How do you deal with pressure or stressful situations?
I deal with pressure and stressful situations by trying to stay as calm as possible. I feel like I have a very calm demeanor, so I think that's very beneficial towards me as well as other people around me. I'm just coming up with pros and cons of the situation that we're facing, trying to figure out what is beneficial to everyone around me as well as for myself and what will benefit our work environment the most. But staying calm is a really big thing within stressful situations.
Tell me about a time when you disagreed with a decision that was made at work or school, and how did you handle that?
There have been times that I've been faced with situations that I don't necessarily agree with, both at work and at school. But I think the big thing is, in situations like that, is just to figure out what is best for everyone around you, even if it's not best for you, and you might just have to swallow your pride in situations like that, because it's the decision that is made, regardless of if it's what you believe in or not, is probably going to be most beneficial for everyone around you as well as your work environment. So it's time to just sit back and do what's best for everyone around you, even if you don't necessarily agree with it directly.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, and what is your dream job?
In 5 years, I will have graduated nursing school and started my first nursing job. As far as pursuing higher education, that is on the list of things I'd like to accomplish, but I'd like to work for a couple years before I do that. I'd like to get certified in oncology, because that is the area that I would love to be working in. And probably around like the 3 or 4 year mark, I'd like to be looking into pursuing a nurse practitioner degree, probably in family nurse practitioner.
What do you like to do outside of work?
Outside of work, I like to spend time with my family and my boyfriend. I love spending time with my dogs and any animals pretty much in general. And I like to go fishing, hiking, and mountain biking.
Why should we hire you?
I feel like with my driven personality, I'd be a huge asset to this workplace. Having already worked here, I've established a relationship with most of the nurses, so the nurses know how I work, and it won't be like getting reacquainted with someone completely new coming in. I'm wholeheartedly invested into this field, and pediatrics is where I've always wanted to be, so I know that this is what I want to do in life, and there should be no doubt in your mind that I won't perform my job in any way, and that you can always rely on me in any aspect of care that's going to be provided to the patients that we encounter within this place.